The Starfield community is amazing. They've already built several just insane ships, and I want to show you 12 of the most insane ship builds so far in Starfield. Welcome to Starfield Signal, your place for everything Starfield, and yes, we're going to be taking a look at ship builds today. Let's get started with number 12, and we'll go all the way to number 1, and that is my favorite. Obviously, it's subjective, but I think you're going to want to stick around to see that one. Okay, let's see. Number 12 here is a PodRacer inspired ship. I definitely have a soft spot in my heart for pod racing. I wasn't a huge fan of episode 1, but the pod racing, there was a game on, I think, the N64 that I absolutely loved. It was a lot of fun. And so this user on Reddit, Chyrisky, please excuse me if I'm pronouncing that username wrong, but he made a PodRacer inspired ship. As you can see, kind of the ship part here, then the engines out. If you don't know about pod racing, you're missing out. Go ahead and check out episode 1 of Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. If you haven't seen this yet, it's definitely worth checking out. Very, very cool. And moving on, another Star Wars. Don't worry, these are not all Star Wars. I tried to spread them out a little bit. There are a few, but we also have from user Safety Guy 1926. He made an Xwing inspired ship, and I thought he did pretty good. There are several that I've seen around the internet. This is the one that just kind of popped out to me, but I like the colors. I like the model of it, the structure. I think he did a great job, and I think that's the only image he shared there, but I was very impressed. On to number 10 now. Meet the Dartfrog from username Where Is My Controller? Nice, with 2 L's and 2 R's. He made a Dartfrog inspired ship, and you know, I thought this was really creative, so I wanted to feature it on here. Very cool. Let's see, I think there's a few other images here. Yep. It looks good. It looks like it's got a good structure to it as well, like not only from the design, but also just from the engines to the weapons. Very impressed. Look at one more shot of that from up top. I like it. Great job. On to number 9. You're going to like this one, especially if it's around lunchtime. This is the BLT from user Bullet Theory N7, again on Reddit, and I'm just really impressed. It looks like they've used a lot of the rigs that you can kind of attach different modules on different sides, and they've just colored them to make it look like sandwich meat and lettuce and bread, of course, on both sides. You got the cockpit right down here with the bridge. Very clever. I definitely wanted to give props to that just because that's a part of the Starfield culture, right? That's a part of Bethesda culture. We love our food. We love our sandwiches. Moving on to number 8, we have another Star Wars inspired ship. Here we have the Ebon Hawk, all the way from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. The coloring is a bit off here, but I thought it was such a cool rendering that I wanted to feature it here. I think if we made this kind of red here, maybe a bit more saturated, still keep a little bit of that burgundy color in there, I think it would look great. This is the kind of ship that I wanted to build. I love the Ebon Hawk. I love Knights of the Old Republic. Definitely a soft spot in my heart there. So I'll probably try to find some sort of tutorial that teaches me how to build this one. I'm usually not great at this kind of stuff, designing and building and taking time with it, but I want to put the effort in to get the Ebon Hawk. Very cool from user, and that's from user Scary Xenomorph. It's not very scary. You did a great job. On to ship build number 7, we have the Scorpion from user SP7R. I remember in the direct, they made a few different kind of funny ship builds and mentioned the platypus, and they enjoyed making different animals. I never would have thought of building a Scorpion. I think this is really cool and very creative. So great job to the user who built that. Even notice the brackets down here. They kind of made those look, I think that's like an engine extender or an engine bracket. They put those on there to look like the claws from a Scorpion, and of course a stinger up here up top. How did it looks like they put an extender up there as well to get that up there and coming out. Very cool. If you would have asked me if any of this stuff was possible after I got the chance to play the game a little bit before it came out, I am not this creative. I think it is so cool that all these people spend all this time and energy not only designing these, but coloring them just right. It's very cool. Okay, who is ready for a blast from the past? Sitting here at number 6 is the Sea Duck from Tailspin. Okay, where are my 90s Disney Channel fans out there? Hit me up in the comments. Let me know you're out there. I was so impressed. Definitely nostalgia set in when I saw this. It looks just like the Sea Duck from Tailspin. Great little early 90s Disney Channel cartoon there. And this is the only image we have of it, but I'm very impressed. It looks great. It made me smile, warmed my heart a little bit. I hope it does the same to you. Awesome. Sitting at number 6, the Sea Duck. And number 5, also a blast from the past here, we have the Magic School Bus. I wasn't able to find this on Reddit, so I wasn't sure if it was taken off, but the Starfield Game official Instagram did post this on theirs, and they said it was by user SP7R. I think we saw another one from them earlier in the list. And so another one here at number 5, the Magic School Bus. Let's open this up and see a few more pictures of it. It's there in New Atlantis, launching off and in orbit. I'm telling you, this is so cool. They should have made, there's a little thing you can come upon as you're traveling out in orbit where you actually, there's a class in a spaceship that's going on a field trip or something. They kind of bother you for parts or ask you questions. It would have been so funny if they were in this modded spaceship. Maybe Bethesda can put that in, or maybe modders will put that in. That would be very cool. Okay, moving on to number 4, we have another Star Wars inspired spaceship. We all knew these were coming, but it's still fun to see it. There are several that I've seen through Reddit and on YouTube. This particular one I wanted to shout out because it's from YouTube user, YouTube channel Barden, and I'm gonna include the link to all of these, especially this one, in the description and in the pinned comment. So if you want to learn how to build these, I thought this was just a really great build tutorial. He goes through it step by step, easy to understand, easy to follow. I'll probably try my hand at this as well, but I was very impressed with this one. Great job, YouTube channel Barden. And coming in at number 3 from user Uneaten Titan 3, cool name, the Normandy from Mass Effect. We all knew this one was coming as well, but I'm very impressed with this build. There's probably several of them out there, but this was the one that caught my eye. I think it looks really good. Great job on the color, great job on the design, engine placement and everything. Let's see if I can find one more picture of it here. Here we go. Definitely hit those heartstrings, hit that nostalgia. Love it. I hope to see more. Okay, we're rounding out the list. Here is number 2 on our list from user Basically a Banana. We have a Star Destroyer. Again, I definitely would have said, nope, you're not going to be able to make this in Starfield. The ship designer can't handle it. It's not big enough. It's not robust enough. Proven wrong. I'm glad to be proven wrong. This was so cool. Of course, we have the bridge up here. Everything. I mean, I'm just kind of picturing like my old memories, you know, fighting in an Xwing and in Rogue Squadron, fighting one of these guys. Oh, this is so cool. I love it. Great job. User Basically a Banana. I'm very, very impressed there. Let's see, we have a few more images here. Here it is, landed on a planet. And up in orbit. Yeah. Again, I think the reason I didn't think any of this was possible was because I didn't mess around too much with all the cowling and all the different things that you can put on your ship, in addition to all the functional things, right? All the aesthetic things I didn't really get into, so I'm happy to be proven wrong. This is so cool. Got a few more here. In flight. And one more there. That's a great shot. And finally, finishing up our list at number 1 from user B Mikey is Batman 2330, the Batship. I am so impressed with this. I want to show you every single picture of this. I love how he placed, just like in the Michael Keaton movie, right? It might have done it in other movies, but I know the Michael Keaton movie, they had that shot of the bat plane, or the Batship going up in front of the moon, doing this little spin, coming back down. Oh, so cool, so cinematic. I absolutely love it. Got a closer look here at some of the parts and some of the modules they used. Some of these have really great pictures on them where you can probably do a little reverse engineering and figure out how to make all this happen. If you can find all the parts, are all kind of scattered everywhere. Very, very cool. And I want to show you this one as well. This one, so he calls it the Batwing, not the Batplane, the Batwing. And he just gives a quick little shot of the overview here, so you can see the kind of reactor you need, what its jump range is, your weapon systems, your EM systems. And in this shot, I'm impressed to see that this was only valued at 57,891 credits. As intricate as this seems, I would think that this would be a lot more pricey, but it doesn't seem to be. And even the weapon systems over here, you see the particle beam weapon systems and the EM weapon systems, they got some heft to them. And so he's not going light here. He's got a C-class reactor, has a lot of crew, so lots of habitats there available. Big shields. So there may be a little modding going on here under the hood, but still very, very impressive. If you're looking for a way to upgrade your gaming space, I have the perfect solution for you. Pixel Empire makes some of the best design posters in the gaming and movie industry, and they've partnered with me to bring you an exclusive Starfield print only available through my link. This is a limited edition Starfield design that will be the perfect fit for your gaming space. You can click or tap on that link in the video's description and pin comment. Thank you to all of our patrons and our channel members. If you want to check out the perks that they get, you can check out those links in the description. For now, may you find wonder as you journey through the stars.